Right, Thank you guys for coming. We will continue what we did last week, which was actually fun. And in the meantime, I also opened a few references. Wait, why is this not working? So in case there's any specific terms that we want to look up, we can just look them up in original text, so we don't have to make things up as we go. And then, as Ben suggested, he will sing it for us.
I did not suggest that.
You did mention singing it.
I asked if you had kept the word order so that it could be sung.
Oh, I mean, this one looks hard, but yeah, actually, yeah, they're mostly short enough that can be done. I was only singing this in my head, and I think it works on this one. I think it will work. We can give it a shot after we're done.
Sounds good.
All right, let's start with what do we have? All right, Ben. This one is tricky because I looked it up when it's mentioned in Coptic. All right, we'll do one sentence at a time, and the things that repeat, we're just gonna copy it from earlier.
All right. So, I mean, I know. Sorry. So do we want Tamio or Tom
This one.
Tamio?
So this one, I looked up the Coptic text. It literally means he is an offspring.
Okay.
Let me check quickly.
So we might use the word for child.
Is it using Greek words or Coptic words for the begotten
all
part?
No, all Coptic for all of the one. So the Coptic literally means, and I cheated, so I actually didn't know it. But now that it's your turn,
Yeah.
we can try to do it. It literally means he is an offspring. How would you write he is an offspring?
Okay. I'm having trouble with vocab. I mean, should we use Misi?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Easy.
So it'd be Pef-Misi.
So an offspring. So it's indefinite.
Oh, and okay. So Ufmisi.
You think?
Or be Umisi Pu.
Yeah, Umisi. So that means an offspring, and then you want to see
and Pu, right?
He is an offspring.
Oh, Pet. Sorry, I was thinking older. Yeah, Umisi Pet.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah, let me type it. Oh my gosh, guys, getting back into this. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Apologies. C S. Guys using capitals.
Yeah, and then the next one is not created. Will be he is not a creation.
Okay. We're not using genitals. So it would be pet on would be at the end, right? So
yeah, it's not pay on. So on always comes before the pay.
Right, on pet. See on pet. Yep.
He's begotten and he's not a begotten.
So this is like he is not a creation. So this is the so this one begotten it translates to he is.
Oh, maybe it's
an offspring.
Top or.
Yep. Yeah. You got it. You got it in Sahidic, but it's pretty much the same.
Maybe let me do with the data.
Yep.
Amio. Is that right, Val?
Yes, that's perfect. And I got it from the creed. It literally says begotten, not created. And in here, it says, where did it go? Umisi pe, utamio anpe. Not sure why it's done this way, but I couldn't think of any other way. But that's
Oh,
because
nice.
my vocab and structures are limited.
Great.
So that's how you'd say begotten, not created. All right, thank you. And then we can actually just copy the rest because they're the same. Okay. All right, next we have Ben. Sorry, we've done Ben. David. Again, one sentence each.
Would horse be the right verb for this for the sing?
I think there's also Joe. Yeah. Like the book of songs is called Joe. Poetic books. So songs of songs.
As an intransitive verb, yeah. Right? Or this it can be.
So there is hosts, like you said. It's sing or make music. And then we have Joe,
Host and
sing
wrong.
or speak or tell or also sing. And hymnology. Oh, that's a good one. Hymnology, from writing hymns. And chorewe is, I guess, from chorus to celebrate praise. There's a lot of options we have here. Chinchin. Sahidi, let's stick to Bohairic.
I think Chinchin's more for like playing music with instruments. I think that's what it said.
Oh, yeah, make music plans. You're right. Thank you.
There's a one from Psalm also with a C. It's obviously a Greek one.
Like Sali.
Sali. Yeah. I guess it's from Salane, and they just get rid of the diphthong from Greek. Saline.
Hymnewe. I have a lot of options. Oh, Sali, like you said. This one is a song. It doesn't show as a verb. Actually,
I think-
sorry. Yeah, to sing. Sorry, to sing.
I think Sali is also one of the ones that implies there's instruments backing it too.
Oh, it
Okay.
was Salin with a nuno on the end.
Yeah.
That's the verb.
You know, and then related to
With the
Salmos.
Greek
and-
infinitive.
Yeah. So we have host. Also, I guess could mean pray. No, make music. I've seen it for using praise. Hymnology is good, but also
I have seen
also Greek,
Himnewe
so-
in Coptic text, especially
Which
with
one?
angels. I have seen a Himnewe with text, especially when it's mentioning choirs of angels, like choros and angelos, and then it mentions Himnewe and then hymnos. So hymne,
What about territory? Territory.
which one?
It was right under that territory for to sing or play music, but it might have to do with playing instruments.
yeah.
I've
Probably.
never.
With hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's the word hand in it, so it might have to do with actually playing an instrument versus singing.
Right.
Oh, I actually have a good idea. So choirs will be chorus, right?
Yeah, like chi,
In Greek, yeah.
omicron, rho, omicron, sigma.
So we can use chorewe and chorus, not for any vocabulary meaning, but for sake of two words looking the same.
Chorewe.
Chorewe and chorus and tenia stavrofor and tenia angelos. They're just
I would actually imagine it'd probably be more similar. Would you rather use Fiumic just because it's going to be a little more geographically closer than?
So in Sahidic is different. So we actually can't use Herewe. I think we'd have to use the izin or ending. You know how we say, or the in. You know how we say nestewe, but then in Buhari it would be like nestewin.
Yeah, you have to put the iri in front of it, and then you have to end it in usually.
Yeah, yes, something like that. So I don't think Buhari would just use it the same way. Yes, like nestewe and then nestewin. I guess plus noun. That's how Buhari does it. So actually, none of them is Buhari friendly. And
I don't know if I would use chorewe for this. I feel like because I have seen chorewe in a Coptic text. I feel like it has more to do with because here it says sing and dance, but I feel like it has more to do with like celebrating and dancing rather than like the actual singing part. For this, I would probably do hos, jo, or maybe hymnewe or hymnewin, whatever it is in Bohairic. Like it doesn't necessarily have to match like like the angels, the chorus of angels, korewe. Like it doesn't always have to like have like similarity. It can be different.
Oh, it's mostly for poetic reasons, not for grammar reasons. But I like let's stick to proper. I think host sounds good. Sing, make music. Jo, it's actually the
Yeah.
book of songs called the Jo and Nijo. So, but I'm not
It's
sure why.
like
But I think host is better.
I think that Joe looks sort of like speak a little bit.
Yeah, I know.
so-
I have the same issue. Like whenever I see it in text where it does mean sing, like okay, like I know they're translating it as sing, but like it still looks like it says speak to me, so it's weird.
Could be like a
Yeah, and
yes.
it's giving the
Okay.
Greek definitions for host as iodane and stuff. So that is very literally sing. So
Okay.
whereas like Borewe is kind of like to celebrate more generally. It could be singing, dancing, it could be liturgy in general. So it could be a lot of different stuff. Be chanting.
So consensus
Also, I
on-
like sticking with just straight up Coptic versus using
Yeah.
Greek. As much as Greek is, it's a nice to have that option, but yeah. And it's a
Alright, let's stick-
monosyllable, so it matches the English word sing.
Fair enough. Let's do hosts. And then
Although,
I
would you
think
need
And
to
is-
make it into an imperative form? Would it have an extra syllable there? Like, would it be like
Yeah, I was about to ask, is there an imperative form of host?
I don't think so. I think it's just hosts.
Okay.
yeah. A host erov. When you say host erov, you just say host.
sing it? Okay,
Sing to him.
to him it would be M off for sing it. Got it. Thank you.
Yeah, like sing it to be says host emov and then host erov. She says here. Yeah. Sing to him. Host erov.
Host Haron. But choros for choirs, is that what we decided on?
I think chorus is choir. It's actually even the same word. And Bohari could be with an omega. According to Kelia. But let's check if we search for choir where we find. But I think chorus is, yeah, I think chorus. Oh, ni him neo therion. Okay. Oh, member of the heavenly choir. I mean, you have celestial choir and chorus. We're good. Okay. Ni chorus and teni angelos. Okay. Exaltation. I want to find a literal meaning for it in English, just so you can find other ones. Be like rejoicing or jubilation. So that's the ones we had last week. Remember, we were discussing which one for. We had Rashi, Unov, Telel. This is where I think Telel can be appropriate, but just like it's my guess. But let's see if we have the word exalt somewhere.
If I couldn't think of anything else, I would probably go with Chen Urashi, but it is a good idea to try to think of other ways.
Yeah, I agree. Or like a happy thing, or like Joe and then Rashi. But we definitely want to find one that's actually attested. What about chess?
What?
You mean like chi?
There's I looked up exalt and there's a chi and chess. You find it.
How do you spell it?
You mean
It's a chi-si. It could
Oh,
also be chess or chas.
does exalt as in EXA, like as in raise him up? This is exalt
Okay.
with a U, which why I was checking it, just literally checking they're not the same word. This is triumphant
Oh, they're a little different.
elation, different than exaltation is to praise someone. So feelings, well, there's also
Okay,
happiness.
this is to raise someone up and place them on high versus to
Mhm.
praise them.
Yes.
So one is more about actually saying something
So
versus.
cheesy is to go up. To
Got it. Okay.
For this one, I would say Khan Utelele would be my guess. But just my guess.
Right. And then
To say El Empreti, it was like rejoice like the lambs. Usually indicate like a higher type of joy and celebration. Celebrate and rejoice. Rashi wo telel.
yeah, to rejoice and noun joy. At least within the dictionary I have. So hos nikoros antiniangelos hos chanwutelel.
I think your vowels are up.
No, I should say, according to the dictionary by the Coptic Society, that's how you would spell telel.
I think it's a misspelling.
Oh wait, no, whoops. Yeah, I switched my vowels. Nope, that's not me.
Okay, amazing. All right, Randy, next one.
Let's see. So, sing, all ye citizens of heaven above. Let me just go through like a first pass of what words I can think of. Let's see. Citizens. I'll leave that blank for the moment. Sorry, I'm doing the Sahidic macrons. I'll put the Jingams later.
You're all good. You're all good.
Or I guess it could just be tepe. Or no. Let's see, tepe. Tepe, deep.
You will still have the T, just an aspirated P.
All right. Okay, that's what I was trying to remember. Tepe like that. Tepe. What would the above? Something with Apshoy, but like, would it just be Apshoy, or would it be like et?
Oh, I like that. The heaven which is above. So
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Choy?
Like, I know, like Apshoy is like up or upwards, but like as far as a location, like the heaven which is above, I assume this is what it means. So like maybe et. I have seen a et like et sapshoy. I'm not sure. It's probably something with shoy. I just don't know like what form to put it in. Keep it like that for the moment, and then I gotta think of which word to use for citizen.
I like it. Sapshoy sounds. Oh, Tenerife ni pi kanun. It's Sapshoy. All right, Sapshoy sounds right. I like it.
Okay, because I've been going through a text recently. It's a very late Sahidic text that has a lot of like Bohairic spellings in it, so I wanted to make sure it was actually Bohairic.
I think it's Barak enough.
Okay, it's Sapshoy. Okay, and then
Team is Nuti. It's Sapshoy.
And then, quick question: do we want to make the teru like the beginning of the song with "O come all ye faithful," and was it "O come ye"? Was it O come ye, O come, O come ye, O come ye?
Mwinideru.
As essentially as we have it earlier, in terms of the place of the teru.
Yeah, we didn't use the second person plural. We just used the third person plural.
Oh,
Ni,
we said amoy ni teru ni pestos. So I said, oh, so you want to say host teru ni citizen. Is this what you mean?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it. So yeah,
Will come all.
because Amoyni is in the.
Oh, it's not all. It's not all of the citizen. It's sing all you citizen. You're right. Yeah, it makes sense. What do you think, Randy? It's like the same way we did amoyni. The first one.
So all you, like ye, like all ye. That's what you're focusing on. So
sing all ye, and then the people.
Yeah, we can
Oh,
do it
like
that way.
all you who are faithful, sort of.
Come, all of you, the citizen.
Okay, so Amoyni again.
No, sorry.
No. The placement of the teru within the sentence.
So Niraminvaki.
So like host teru Niraminvaki into pe. It's sapshoy.
I checked the sapshoy. Looks legit. Looks really good.
Yeah, just remind me again, any of you, like, so what is the best order to put this all in after the hosts?
Just like amoyni teru ni pestos will be hostero. Ni citizen.
Host.
Amoyni is the imperative, right, of to come.
Yeah.
Yep. Of ini, right?
Of e, yeah.
Oh, e, yep.
Ini will be bring, and the word for it will be same.
That's right. Okay. I always get those confused in older Egyptian too, unfortunately.
Are you guys sure that like maybe how I originally had it is not like is that not in, because I'm looking at now again, like I'm looking at all ye citizens, like ye may not, it may not be you may not need to like say amoyni, it could just be like evocative, like we're speaking to second person. So we're saying like it's implied with the Niraminvaki is like, it literally means like the citizens, but it's a direct address. You're speaking to a group of people. So like sing.
Oh yeah.
Sing all of you Niraminvaki. So if it was going to be this way, the Deru would have to come after the Reminvaki, I would think. But that's if this is an option. If you guys don't think it looks good, we can go with something else. I just don't know what it would be.
Yeah, do we even need to have that pronoun spelled out in Coptic? Because like Randy said, like the imperative is naturally second person, but the problem is you can't tell if it's plural or singular. So
I think with those things, like earlier we did amoyni teru because we looked at attested as being amoyni teru ni pestos. Just like we said, how he said, "Come, all ye faithful." So this one is very analogous. It would be sing all the ye citizens. So following the same, just to the parallel, it would be hostero ni citizens. That's what
yeah,
I'm
that
trying to
makes
say.
sense. And then it
So
keeps the
sing
English
all of you.
order.
Sing all of you. Actually, we talked about it last week. Like they're both correct. You can say amoyni ni pestos tero. So come, all of you, basically all of the faithful. But we just saw it was more common to say amoyni tero, ni something. So this was way more common, which is why we went with it, just because they're both grammatically correct. We just saw more of this.
I think for in the first case with the amoyni, it looks like it fits. It seems like it fits better, at least with Deru coming right after amoyni, because amoyni is like specifically for second person plural. But then with the example we're working on right now with Niraminvaki, here the Deru is going with Niraminvaki instead of the host. So like, because I think it looks better as if you just think of Niraminvaki Deru as like one unit, like all of you, like sing, comma, all of you.
But it's still vocative, right? So it's still directly addressing the people and commanding them to sing.
Correct. Yeah. I just
Like
think that
this is grammatically 100% looks perfect. It was mostly for parallelism, just so they're parallel to each other. Like they just look the same.
Right. If you wanted to, essentially, do you want it to be more perfect grammar? Or do you want it to be more similar, more repetitive in
I'm
terms
just
of stress?
checking. Why did we move the Teru after Nirem Vaki?
because I don't know, like I feel like it looks better as like you could say host deru, that would probably be okay, but then it's like you're saying, well, let's see, host deru, so like sing all of you, comma, oh, citizens. Maybe it would still work.
I just
They're
don't know
both
why
fine,
it wouldn't work if you had it in this parallel as the earlier ones. With
There we
Teru
go. This will
becoming
solve.
first.
If you wanted to do it as the parallel, then yeah, the second one would work better.
There we go. Done. They're both fine. Like we're not debating which one is more right. Like this one, the one you wrote, is what I would love to see in a text. This makes more sense. This one is
Okay.
mostly for the sake of parallelism because we saw how Amoni is done. So like, okay, might as well, or it can probably fit the same paradigm.
That makes sense. But what I'm wondering is why would you expect to see the first one in a text?
Because this one, Teru always comes after. So in English, you say all of the people. Well, let's make it singular. All of the pens. In Coptic, you say ni pens Teru. All of the pens.
Got it. So
That's it.
by the same logic, the first example could also have Teru afterwards if it were in a text.
Yes. Yes. We
Okay.
just saw Amoini Teru being used more often in a lot of texts where it starts with isi. Oh, well, actually, no.
Oh, yeah.
For example.
That's how it's been translated before. Yeah.
Yes, we've seen a lot of examples of amoini teru, followed by a verb or followed by a noun. So that's how we came up with this. We just saw it being attested. So we're like, okay.
And we haven't seen hosts with the same word order, so
No.
that's why. I
Yes.
see. Okay. That makes sense.
That's why we're not saying this is the correct one, but we're just following the same parallel ideas. That's it.
Awesome. That makes a lot more sense. Thanks for explaining. It's like, what's the difference? So.
But I definitely like Randy's. Like it looks more legit.
I do too. Yeah.
I'm thinking it's also the reason I'm thinking is probably because the deru right after Nirem and Vaki, like we're seeing Rem and Vaki as a form where it's specifically using the plural definite article, and then when you see specifically a plural form of der right after a plural form of something, like it looks like it looks like more, I don't know, like satisfying to my mind. Whereas if you see host deru, like host doesn't have to be conjugated; it can be used for any person or as person or number as an imperative, but like since it doesn't have like a specific form for plural, like I feel like deru like right after something that's plural itself like kind of looks better, but that's purely just me.
Yeah, that also makes sense because host, you can't tell that form if you had that in isolation, if it were a verb or if it were an imperative or infinitive or an imperative, I guess. So
Yeah.
having something that's second person like screams imperative there. So
Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay.
Okay.
I just want to put last thing. Because there's Remin Timi and there's Remin in Vaki. Would Remin Met Udro work as citizen? Because I don't know if the Remin Timi and the Remin Vaki almost sort of subtly implies sort of which citizen you are to, or what the status of the state of which you're in.
Oh, what if we do Remen Pe?
oh yeah, that would be a lot shorter, more concise.
I don't know if it's correct, but well, we don't see a sentence for Rem and Uro, and I'm trying to guess. In the old days, can you say you're a person of the kingdom? Yeah,
And I guess that was what I was also going to ask is because when somebody says they're a citizen of Rome, I don't know if that's the Roman Empire. I don't know if it's the empire in of itself or specifically to the let's say core state of Rome.
Here we go. Citizenship of the heavenly Jerusalem. Bif Polyteuma. And this is Bohairic. And they're using Polyteuma, which
Yeah,
remember
Polytome is a weird one, like Polytewe, Polytewin. Like it's like a really hard one. I've had difficulty like getting the exact sense of it, like in whatever text I've read, but like especially just for like being a citizen. Like if not Remen Vaki or Remen Dimi. To what David was saying, like I would guess like if you're trying to refer to like yourself being like of somewhere or like being a citizen of, like if you're talking more about like the nationality, my guess is you probably say like pa something, like I'm one, like when you say like ba Knute is like the one of God, you probably say like ba what is it, Roma or ba Gemi or something like that. I think this is what we're dealing with in this phrase is more like townspeople rather than like being concerned like with what nationality they are or what country they're from. So
that makes sense. Like inhabitants of heaven versus like
exactly, yeah. I'm thinking more like
inhabitants.
Yeah. But it also does say citizens of heaven, so that's also a consideration. Like we don't have to think of it in terms of like earthly inhabitants or citizens or townspeople. We can think of like maybe a word that fits more for heaven. I'm not sure.
I mean, I guess I was sort of thinking of the kingdom of heaven. That was sort of the first thing that came to my mind.
Yeah, it also depends on, does this refer to angels or does this refer to blessed people, deceased people in heaven?
So we have in Philippians chapter 3 where it says our citizenship was in heaven. It says ten metrem vaki. So even though it's using that it's in heaven, it's still treating heaven as a vaki. So it looks like just citizenship is rem vaki.
Yeah, that's pretty good proof.
We also have this one is using the polyteria, but this can be a translation from likely from Sahidic.
And that's also a Greek word versus an entirely Coptic compound. So
yeah.
Yeah.
I like Remen Vaki. So one mistake, it's Remen Vaki, not Remen Vaki. That's it.
The only other thing I could think of is this is just so I could see I could show you real quick, is you could say something like na if you wanted to go with the what would it be,
Kingdom of heaven, like or implying the kingdom of heaven at the very least.
Yeah, you could say something like di metura nte, what is it, nte,
Yeah.
hypothetically.
It's actually showing here that for the word Vaki, you can say Pati Vaki, means that of the citizen. So it's basically what you're doing.
Yeah, it's the same kind of idea, like one of, a place, one belonging to a place. So I'm not really sure which one is better for what we're doing, but that's an option.
And then if you really want to take it to the next level, it's not pay. Okay, I like what we have. It looks more correct. The first sentence is the most grammatically sound to me. The next one, just to please David and to make it rhyme with the rest of the sentence. This one, we're just improvising at this point.
Yeah, I have seen na tepe and na pekahi, like those of heaven and those of earth. I don't know if referring to like citizenship, but like when I'm seeing like stuff about like creation or it's like distinguishing between like those who live in heaven and those who live in earth. I have seen like those of heaven, those of earth. So that is something that does occur.
Well, the original text says citizen, so we'll stick with citizens.
Okay, yeah, you could just delete that if you want.
All right. Glory to God. I was thinking like P-O pop nuti pe. This is more taken from a loose translation. If I want to take it more literal, it would be P-O to God. Actually, I think it would be this. Nuti. Yeah.
I think in Sahidic, when I usually see glory to God, it's usually like at the end, like the final paragraph of like Saints' Lives, when it says like glory to God and the Father and the Holy Spirit, the Son, Amen. And when it uses glory there, it has it with an indefinite article. It'll just say ueo. I think ueo epinute or ueo. I think epinute.
Oh, and
Yeah, I
this
was
says
thinking you would have a preposition or something there too.
makes sense. This makes more sense. Just it literally says glory to God. But that's why I actually didn't check. But let's check what the Bible. It does have this in Luke 2:14. It's like glory to God. Oh, we also have in the highest, so we're gonna cheat this as well. Actually, no, let's not cheat this. Cheat this. Pop and whoop. Sorry. Luke. All right. Wait, glory to God. Chelsea empathy. Okay. It's not the same. All right, I like this. This is fine. This is more accurate, more grammatically correct. The one I was thinking is more like how a lot of the hymns end, which is like "Glory be to our God." Would be P-O pop and nuti be. But this is better. Glory to God. That's enough. Okay. Next is Ben. Do you want to try the next one?
Okay. So let's see. So, guess following that, be uo, and then uo, and then niven, or actually, there's niven is
Niven is every.
one that there's one with like the with tall. Trying to remember what that one is.
So it'll be the same as here. All. Niven is every. So if you want to say like every
Right.
glory, then it'll be like O Niven.
Oh, teru. Okay, or tiru.
Yeah,
Okay.
Teru. But you want to say
Teru.
all glory.
Okay, so uo teru.
Well, Teru is all of them. Glory here is singular
Masculine. Yeah.
Okay.
and masculine.
Right. Okay. Uo ter. Terry.
Yeah, and then what's the ending for a masculine singular?
Terry.
I think I heard you saying it.
Oh, tero.
Teru will be for plural. If you want to change the u with something that refers to a masculine
Okay.
singular.
Tere or Terry.
Just think in terms of like Middle Egyptian. Like what would the suffix pronoun be for he?
It would be f terof. Okay.
Close. Yeah.
Not just terf.
Terf.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, guys. So terf, and then in the highest. So that's tricky because of superlatives. I'm not really sure.
The word that is the word the Coptic would use it that which is high.
Okay, so it's with an et. With a
Keep typing, like keep writing, and we'll get to it one by one.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay.
I think you would probably need a definite article here, just because when you see something with derif or deru, it usually implies that it's definite.
Thank you.
I don't think it could be indefinite with a derif, so it'd be po or.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Thank
like
you,
all of the it's like all of the glory.
That makes sense.
And then no omicron before the phi.
Oh, terf. I gotcha. Thank you. Pure terf, and then it would be M, and then you're saying
So let's do it one by one. So let's say it's like what's N?
That would be M or men.
No, N like inside.
Oh, right.
Like less abstract and more
M.
like literal. And yeah,
Then yeah, let me find where that was.
it should be right alt X.
Thank you.
Here we go.
Perfect. Thank you.
And then the way it's always used for the highest would be those which are high.
Okay.
So what's the those? What's the so let's need there's a very similar one for those. So it's like for it's not
nigh.
so
nigh.
nigh is these. There's a word for those.
Right.
Think which vowel you haven't used.
Yeah, the vowel you haven't used yet. Yes, that's it. So this is those, and then which are, or like which, yes, and then high, which is one of the coming from the verbs that you saw recently. GC is the verb. The GC is to raise. It's the qualitative for the risen.
Right. Okay. So it's chas or
That's the verb. Chas is the verb. It's the pre-pronominal form.
Oh, okay. So chos.
Chosi.
Chosi. Okay.
Within
Should be
within Omicron.
Omicron. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Going through all the vowels. Sorry, guys. There we go. Nia chosi. So
and
yo nerf and nia chosi.
We can confirm here it's jo chosi. Chosi just always comes together to means in the like the highest, like the things on high. The thing literally says those which are high. Okay,
but it's used so often that it becomes like in the highest.
Yeah.
Or the highest. Cool.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Okay, let's copy these as well. Amazing. Okay. Who's next? Oh, that would be me. Okay.
Are you sure?
Oh, did I go? Oh, I did go.
Yeah.
Wait. This was Randy. And then this was me. And then yes, sorry, my bad. Oh, that would be David. Yes.
Yes. Sure.
Wait, were you preparing for it?
Of course. I think just saying Pachois would sort of imply the yeah, which is really just you.
Yeah. Yes, we
unless you think there's a better way to do it.
Okay, let's see.
Or maybe something like truly. I don't know what ye really, or indeed some.
I'm pretty sure ye. I don't know if YEA is different than is a different form of you.
Oh no, it means yes, or I think so. It gives the Greek translation as nigh, which is or ni, which is yes.
Okay, it is like yes. Okay. I mean, I kind of just want to say se.
Yeah, I'm thinking about this a bit because I feel like se and aha or a he are like they mean yes, but like I've seen them used more in answering questions rather than just like saying like proactively like yes, I feel a certain way, oh Lord. Like I feel like something else would fit, but like not necessarily se or aha. Something like isn't there a word in Bohairic that's like a way or something like not the one that not like woy or the one that means like woe to you, but it's like I can't remember what it is. I've seen it mentioned on the Discord. Usually see it in Bohairic and not in Sahidic. It's like I can try to look for it.
I think there is an example for this in the liturgy, where it says, did I not download it? I had it downloaded. What do we do? What do we need? We need liturgies.
Oh, wait, with eta. So like I'll just put it in that one.
Did you put it in the?
Not in the chat. Sorry,
Wait.
I just wanted to put that there real quick so y'all can see it. And you can delete it. Yeah, if you look in the Remenkemi site, it says it means like adverb indeed, verily.
Yeah, I would go with way then. Way is probably the best.
So in the creed as well, where it says out of nowhere, it says yes, we believe in the Holy Spirit. It uses se. So that's one se, just coming out of nowhere. And then again in one of the offerings, just greet one another with a holy kiss. Lord have mercy. Yes, Lord. So that's actually what we're looking at. Yes, Lord, who art Jesus Christ. Go se Kyrie. So it looks like se is appropriate given this example, and that's from the liturgist, so it should be pretty reliable. And yes, if you want to be fancy, you can say se Kyrie. It would rhyme. But choice is awesome. Just because of what it says here. Yes, Lord, se Kyrie. But what you have is perfectly fine. If you prefer the Coptic way.
I would go with set probably because I'm looking at a crumb right now for the way that I brought up with the eta in it, and it says indeed verily, but with it looks like it says it always has a preceding jet in front of it. So I think it's maybe something like you're answering a question like for indeed something something. I know I've seen way in the Gospels in Bohairic, but since I don't remember exactly how it's used at the moment, maybe se would be better.
What do we think about aha versus ahi? Aha or ahi? Because that says it also answers a question as a yes, but I don't know how common that is.
Choice. Choice.
Just to show all the options.
Yeah, they seem like they've been from what I've read, they seem interchangeable, but again, I'm not sure.
Could be regional variety.
I like that says one syllable versus ahi and the way. Well, actually, way is technically one syllable also, but yeah.
Yeah, maybe se would be the safest thing to go with. Since you had examples of it in liturgy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, I like Taimuti. This is appropriate. I would have gone with Muti or Shinima. I like it. Thank you. Yeah. So it would be se Taimuti. Why did you say se?
Oh, whoops. Sorry. I was thinking, yeah, that's a they. Is it just ne?
But where's we?
We're just thinking of the first present. It would be 10, like ten.
Yeah. It was sort of blinking on me. I'm actually looking for, because I want to say for this happy morning, I want to say, was it the happy morning? And then I forget the last part that has the amount that would make it this. I wanted to do like that.
What's the word happy? What word are you thinking for happy?
I was supposed to try and focus on the structure that I was thinking of. I don't really know what I want to use for happy because I don't know if there's an actual direct word that means happy.
Yeah, and even thinking like in terms of greetings, like there's nane doe or doi, which means like good morning. So, but again, that's good and not happy. So I'm not sure what would be the best word to use here for the happy part.
I wonder
I was
what
thinking about Rashi, but I mean,
how about Unov?
Uno?
What's Unov again? Is Unov like be happy?
Happy or gladness or also like joy or something.
Yeah.
If there's something that means blessed too, that's a similar concept, I think. Especially for the context, but again, it's not a one-to-one.
Oh, and what was the word? I was trying to search up things.
For the morning part?
Yeah, or not for the morning, but for the happy.
Oh, there's also kalos. If you wanna do Greek.
Yeah, like good wellness.
I mean, it does mean good, but I feel like when it's used in Coptic, it's usually like an adverb meaning, and especially usually at the beginning of sentences too, like more like well done or something. I'm not sure if you see it like.
I mean,
with omega.
There's the example of kalos aki in it's Semitic, but it's in the work of was it Shnuda as a greeting, but
Kalos. What's the second part?
I think it was aki. He was saying it to a demon. He was saying hello to a demon.
Happy. I mean, we say this is him like unofemo, so just like rejoice. We used Rashi, we used Telel. It's time to use Unof. But I am not sure.
If you're using it like that, like as something that comes like in an adjective sense, you could probably say Thowi Nwanof or Thowi. I think Thowi is masculine. Yeah, I'm looking at Chrome right now. It's masculine, so you could either say maybe Thowi Nwanof or Thowi F, whatever the qualitative of Wanof is, if there is one. Me. Oh no, there's no qualitative for Wanof. It's just Wanof.
But then how would you say born in this happy morning? I'll guess. Wait, why are you doing etemau?
Is it which one makes it this with a mao? Is it just etemau or
no? Etemau means that, but this is plus.
Okay.
And then you want to say born on this happy morning. So
born on?
No. In English, it's mostly like born on this happy morning. So in Coptic, you want to say like born in hai toin uno. Because like you want to say born on this day.
I think it would just be chen, and I'm not sure if Thowi gets a demonstrative or an article at all. I'm trying to think like because when you see like ruhi, I think never gets an article, like not even a definite one. So it might be the same thing for Thowi, but I'm not sure. Because there's certain like time expressions like morning, evening, night that don't have an article.
Also, it's feminine. Oops.
Oh yeah, and also if it's feminine, it'd be Thai, not pi, right?
Is Thowi feminine?
Yeah.
Well, it's a wild card.
What was it? It says Towi is feminine. Was Hana Towi is masculine? If I'm reading my dictionary correctly.
Looks like Towi doesn't get any article. Oh, but it does say Mashin na Kafarao and Towi. So if you want to say born on this morning, I'll probably say in Towi.
Yeah, maybe it's not chen. Maybe it's just like a simple n.
Just simple n. Shorpik and Towi. Rise up early in the morning. So yeah, like rise in the morning, like Shorpik in Towi. It's just like on the day. And but
Or
otherwise,
can you use an
Towi
indefinite? Sorry, can you use a tie with it then, or pi?
doesn't seem like it. You probably, I don't know if you can, but it doesn't. We don't see it anywhere.
It is also time, so I don't know if you have to leave, Mark.
Oh, no, my meeting got canceled today,
yeah.
so I'm not. So we can just wrap up this carol today. Hanatowi until the morning. Okay, I don't know if it. Does anyone know the difference between Towi and Hanatowi?
Yeah, I think at least if you go to, do you have the link to my website for the higher grammar handy?
Melon.
Yeah.
Probably can find that through search. Shit, it's fine. I have it. I want to create. That reminds me. I need to create something called references, and this is where I want to put your book in it. So I don't have to do this every week.
Yeah, fine with me. If I remember correctly, when I looked up those like Hanatoi and Toi, when I looked up the French equivalent, like if you look for one of those words and then do a Hanatoi, like when like with the ha in front of it, and I'll show you where it's. Well, no, keep searching. Like go to the very first mention of it, like so, wherever the first mention of it is in the document.
That's it.
Try let's see, try just type in French matin, like matin, and then go to the first yeah, so right there, toi la matinée, hanatoi le matin. And obviously, like I don't know what the difference is in English, but I remember going to Wiktionary and looking up those two words, and one of them, like matinée versus matin, said it means like the duration of the morning, and then the other one was like a part of the morning or something. Yeah, here.
Oh, cool.
Again, I don't know how accurate this is. This is what the author says, and obviously Coptic is not his native language too, so I don't know how accurate that is, but that's the distinction he makes. And
So
then the equivalent with Ruhi right below, like la soirée, la soir.
Okay. Oh, interesting. So if I want to say I'm waking up early in the morning, that would be Towi. But if I wait, no, that's what's matinee? Matinee is like early morning. No, that's matin. So that's Hanatowi. But if I want to say, oh, I'm meeting him through the I work through the day, or I work during the day and sleep at night, that will be Towi. So Towi is like when the sun is up. Hanatowi is very early morning, like actually before noon. Like it's like saying weekday and weeknight. So a week matinee. It's just week matinee.
Yeah, and I'll admit, like since not even French is a language that I know, like, it's still not intuitive to me. So I still find confusion with like how to use them if I'm making my own sentences. If I'm just reading a text that's already written in Coptic, I would understand that it means morning or in the morning or at the morning or something, but I wouldn't know which one to use if I was making my own sentence.
Okay. So if I want to say weekday, I'll probably use week Towi. But if I want to say the morning prayer, that would be Hanatowi.
Possibly. It's still hard to say. I would still want to look, like I'm looking through Chrome right now for examples that he has for like Hanatoi and just Toi by itself, and like it would take time to like go through every example, but I'm just trying to get a sense of like where it's used, but it's still very tricky for me.
Hanatowi, Towi. Okay, so it looks like we can say Nanatowi throughout the day, not just like at 2 p.m. I can still say Nanatowi, but the morning prayer will be like Hanatowi. Okay, good enough for me. I like it. Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to show that like at least this author's making the distinction, and there presumably was a distinction in Coptic, but it's not intuitive to me like how to use it like naturally because I'm not a native speaker.
That's a neat distinction to have. We need to use so many extra words in English to make that distinction. So
Yeah,
always nice
right?
when they can be concise like that.
So, say choice, tentai, muti, emok. Is it emok or erok?
Muti,
Because muti takes erok.
we greet you. I think yeah, erok.
Yeah, I didn't exactly know which one it was going to be.
The way I try to remember it is how Christian Casey explained it once, where it comes from. So, like, I am upon the calling to you. So it's like, okay, it's to you, not the calling of you. If I say to muti emok means like calling of you, meaning mentioning your name, but not actually calling you, because I'm looking at you. Anyway,
I'm not sure I've seen muti emok either, or like with the preposition am. I've
Yeah.
seen like muti era, like muti era just like by itself means like, like to call, like either to like call someone over, to invite someone over to look at something, or just like to call like out loud. And muti erok je with the J after it means like you're calling somebody a certain name or something, like this thing is called such and such, but it would just have a J after the erok. So I think it looks fine as it is.
yeah.
I think it makes sense as like to the face of someone a little bit, like we greet in front of you or before you. So that seems to make sense to me. I don't know.
Muti like ihrak. I mean, are there examples of it? Is that one of the prepositions in the Remen Kimi website?
Oh, no, I was just agreeing with you that it makes sense when you're addressing someone or greeting someone, like you're directly talking to them. So it's
right.
like to the face of, like before, in front of.
Yeah. Call to muteha.
And then Ek, he used a good one. I would have definitely forgotten this one.
Yeah.
Misi. Misi can be used transitive, right? Or we had our must earlier.
Yeah, maybe whatever the qualitative is, mosi with is it with?
So we had must. Oh, we had mosi, but we said we never saw it. So misi is to give birth. So born will be like, I'll go with our musk. Where'd it go? I think I'll go with this. They gave birth to you. You can say mosi, but we saw like we don't see mosi as often.
True, yeah.
You need
the plural being used as the passive, right? Like
this is just the past. So it's still transitive, but it's passive. So like born, like they bore, me. So like I was born or he was born.
Yeah, right. That makes. I was just clarifying because that's a neat feature that this has.
And I would think this should be circumstantial, because like we greet you being born in this happy morning.
Yeah, and you're referring to plural second person. So maybe let's see.
I'll go with eu.
Probably a tetan, or no, it's singular. I'm sorry, singular. So, ek.
Sorry, what are you looking for?
So, like, we know it's circumstantial. So, like, you being born this happy morning. So, like, ek mas. Let's see, eu.
I think just be eu musk.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because it's still in the passive sense, like you being born. So yeah, I see what you're saying.
Or being they born you. So it would just be an A and circumstantial because just explains who he is, like his state.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, David, even though we took over. All right, next we have Randy.
Okay. Let's see, Jesus, to thee be glory given. So Jesus, however, if you want to use the nomen sacra, or if you just want to spell it on full, it's auto-correcting to, I think, capital I, but I can't see because of the cursor.
That's
But
fine.
Jesus, to thee. So here it's just like the English syntax is just being fancy. So glory be given to thee. So we know it would be something with nak. Whether it comes before or after the glory part, I'll see. So Jesus nak, glory be given. Let's see. To thee be glory given. It could be oo. Let's see, oh, glory be given, like, because that's how you say it in English, but I'm not sure if like you're using the verb be in Coptic also.
So given, so we do have a word for give glory in Coptic.
Oh, that's right, the given part, yeah. So D, so.
And then we know it's passive.
So glory is give. So let's see. So maybe say D.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just sort of brainstorming here. So say.
Yeah.
So literally, they are giving glory to you, or you are given glory, or glory be given to you.
Yeah, this looks perfectly fine. I'm just missing the omicron after the omega for O.
Sorry, did I miss that? There, yeah.
So city onak. That looks actually that looks very accurate. It also sounds very right. Like
in English here, when it's saying to thee be glory given, that's not an imperative in any sense, is it?
Go. So Peter bless you, the prophets glorify you. City onak. Yeah.
Yep.
Amazing. This was a nice one. Sounds very nice. Sounds right. Okay. One second warning. Word of the Father. This one is easy. This one will be Logos Empiot. It's my turn, right?
Did you use Saji for that, or for this? It's important to use Logos because of
Logos would be the very common. Like I never saw it being used as Saji, except.
Yeah, I was curious about that too, because I was saying like maybe you should prefer Coptic, but also like since here word, especially like with the capital W, is like really like a Christian sense of like the word as a like as an authoritative thing. Probably Logos is better.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Okay. Next we have Ben. Is this like
okay? So now, is there a time word that could be used for this, or just the present tense?
There's a word for now. What's the word for now?
Isn't it Tinu?
Yep.
Tinu. Let's see. From now? Oh, Tenu. Okay.
Or Tinu, rather.
Tinu. Tinu is the Bahiric.
Yep.
Just saw that. Let me look up the spelling of that.
It's almost
just like that, or
you would T, you like the actual T.
Oh, right. Second hole. Okay. Thank you.
As far as I know, the accent should come. As far as pronunciation, the accent should come on the second part, because Dinu is just a shortening of Di-Wanu, like literally the hour or this hour.
Got it. Let's see. I guess, would you use the Greek sarx, or is there? I feel like there's a better Coptic word for this.
I think sarx is the most appropriate.
Sarx, okay.
But I'm not sure. Do we wanna? We probably wanna use appear, not just be made flesh or became flesh. I think appear is good.
Ben, it's an Alt K.
Alt K. Oh, okay. Thank Thank you. I very rarely use that one in Coptic. Okay. Sarks. And that would be men.
Let's see now.
Or
In
fen.
flesh, as flesh.
Right Alt K or right Alt X. Or
X. Yep. And
I think Genusarks. I think.
yeah. Ooh, that makes sense. And as a flesh, literally. Okay. And appearing.
This
I
one's
mean,
tricky.
could you just use the present tense, or appear would be?
I'm not even sure what the best, because I can think of like a few verbs that we could use for appearing here, like not even taking literally the English, because I don't know if it means like now in flesh appearing. Is it meaning like it's like coming out of nowhere, like miraculously, or is it like
Be revealed? Yeah, I was thinking like one.
So one would be very appropriate. I also found the reference for it, so we can double check our work.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause you could
It's,
say
it's
like
also the same spelling in Boharic.
Yeah.
Yeah. you could say
Except
one of is more like appearing, like something that was not visible or apparent before now is visible or obvious. It could also you could also use like not literally appearing, but like I don't know what you would say. Like you could maybe even chope, like it's happening, it's coming about.
Oh yeah, that makes sense too.
Because I'm trying to think of the sense too, not just like the literal English word appearing.
I remember.
I think one is good because it's like to be revealed, also like to be revealed, like he revealed himself in the flesh.
Whereas the other one, Trophy, is just like happening, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not Shopi with a Shima, but Shopi like the Saitic Shopi.
Right,
like,
right. I just blanked on it. Yeah.
It should be a W.
That.
No, the W on the keyboard should for the shy.
With a shy.
Oh yeah. Trophy.
Yeah. This one is like it's like happen or come
That's
to
right.
be. One would be probably the most appropriate because like to appear or to reveal, and then if you want to say revealing himself, not just reveal something, then we can use the like you had it right, one hef.
Oh,
But then
okay.
you would shorten the omega
Got it.
because you move the stress.
Yeah.
And then in flesh appearing. In flesh would probably be definite because like in English would be appearing in the flesh, not appearing in a flesh.
It makes sense. So Pisarks?
Oh, it's feminine.
Pisarks?
Yeah,
Oh
it
right. Okay.
It would
Got
be
that.
Sarks, but I'm just thinking in terms of, because I know like I would be inclined to use like the word the in English, but like whenever I've seen like expressions with Sarks, I've seen like maybe hen Sarks maybe without an article, or maybe hen Sarks maybe with, or hen or like kata Sarks or something. But I'm trying to think of like if I've seen like Sarks with a T or T Sarks, and it just I don't recall anything, but I could be wrong. Oh, there it is, hen Sarks. Yeah.
Sarks. And no vowel here, right? I was
Just a T. Just regular T.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it would be a regular T instead of a theta.
Oh, okay. Got it, because there's no aspirated consonant after. Okay.
Yeah.
There's no T.
You don't need.
Oh yeah, that T. Got it. 1 second. Alt K, right?
I don't. Just a regular T. Just a regular.
Yeah,
T.
yeah. It's just a regular tau.
Alt T. There you go.
But then
And
the
S. Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
for one huff, like now in flesh appearing is like present tense, sort of circumstantial sense here, right?
I'm trying to think. Should it be present? I think circumstantial.
I think for either of the senses, though, I don't think you can use one huff like combined like that. I think it would have to be one a moth if you're going to do it that way.
Oh, if we use a different tense.
Yeah, because like you could say one huff if you're using it as an imperative, like or like one, like reveal yourself or something. But if you're just saying like he reveals himself, like just like in a general present tense, or he who reveals himself, like he, revealing himself like circumstantially, I think you cannot
right.
use the combined. There's like a rule about it in Coptic. You can't say.
You're right.
It would have to be one chamaf, like spelled out in the full form. You couldn't say one chaf.
Do we have et here, like who or no?
No.
No, okay.
I think this one will be circumstantial, so we go with an if, right?
Yeah, F.
Okay, F. Yeah, so EF.
EF before the one.
Okay.
And then
And because
then the Omicron would be an omega in one.
Got it. Okay.
And no E before the amaf.
Got it.
Yeah, because like if you're doing circumstantial like F, you can't say like F1 chaf. Like those, as far as I know, that's not grammatically allowed. It would have to be in full. So F1 amaf.
I'm off. Okay. Makes sense. Cool.
we finished it. 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Yay.
Actually, no.
Oh, we did it.
We started 10 minutes late last time, so around 2 hours. This took us 2 hours. This is fun. Okay, thank you so much. I think it's time we can call it a day. And nice. I'm actually proud of what we did.
Me too. Good job, team.
Also fun discussion and learned a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, guys.
All right. See you.
Bye.
See y'all.
You guys, bye.